The Lopes here, ready to start Game 2 of this doubleheader Saturday matchup, taking on the Bengals of Idaho State University. Yesterday, the GCU Lopes and the Idaho State University Bengals matched up in the first of the doubleheader. GCU won that game by the run rule 13-5. Had a couple good performances in that one. Gianna Nicoletti went 2 for 3. Tabitha Dyer went 3 for 4. Lily Bishop went 2 for 4. I appreciate you guys tuning into Game 2 of this one. I'm Dominic Hinton, joined alongside Cheyenne Rose, here to bring you this Saturday night softball matchup. Cheyenne, what do we have to look forward to here?
Well, we have a lot of great things, as you mentioned, Tom. The Lopes taking Game 1 against the Bengals yesterday with that 13-5 run rule. So, of course, Lopes looking to get that same momentum going in this game here. Lopes definitely trying to erase in their minds what happened in game number 1 and try to come out with a new mindset here. Lopes are definitely looking to get things going off early. As we have mentioned, the Lopes are the designated visiting team, so they will be up to bat first. So definitely want to get something big going here in this top part of the first inning.
And Cheyenne, what do you tell us what the Lopes have to do to secure this victory with the 3 keys of the game, as always presented by Sanderson Ford?
Well, heads up, Lopes up. The Lopes had some outstanding heads-up base running in the first game. That's actually how the Lopes scored the 3 runs, as all 3 runs were unearned. So Lopes looking to bring that into this game. We've seen it all season long from the Lopes. And then bringing around town, the Lopes have been getting players aboard but not being able to bring them around to touch home plate. We saw a situation in game number 1 where the Lopes had bases loaded and nothing to show for it. And then take 2, as we mentioned, this is game number 2 against the Bengals. The Lopes looking to get that same feeling from game 1 against them yesterday here in this top part of game number 2 of our day.
Well, and Gianna Nicoletti is going to lead things off per usual for the Lopes. She's going up against Maureen Ramirez in the circle for the Bengals. Ramirez coming into this weekend posted a 6.18 ERA, 2-1 record in 8 appearances in 5 games started. A couple of complete games under her belt. She'll deliver the first pitch, and it is underway here at GCU Softball Stadium. First pitch, Gianna Nicoletti in there for ball number 1, 6:51 on the game clock. Here in Phoenix, Arizona, slight wind. A 1-0 count here to Nicoletti. Nicoletti, of course, going 2 for 3 yesterday in the win over the Bengals. Did score a run. Left a couple on base. Takes strike number 1 here. Maureen Ramirez, of course, 27 2/3 innings pitched, 35 hits, 21 runs, 19 of them earned. That one hit well by Nicoletti. She's going to round first, in there in second with a double. Nicoletti, no hesitation. As soon as that hit the outfield grass, was rounding first and is there to lead off the game with a double. Well, big piece of hitting there as you get another look at that one.
Yeah, the speed from Nicoletti. As soon as she saw that ball, she had no doubt in her mind that she was going for 2 on that one.
Nicoletti, such a force on the base path, and now GCU in a good position to start the game with a runner on second base and nobody out. That'll bring up Tabitha Dyer. Dyer had herself a nice outing yesterday, going 3 for 4 with 2 runs and an RBI. Dyer batting from the right side. Takes ball 1. Tabitha, a transfer from Penn, where she was a pitcher and a utility player. Sees strike number 1, count now 1-1. As a freshman, Dyer earned honorable mention All-Ivy, was Rookie of the Year finalist in her 3 season with Penn. She hit .307, .398 slugging percentage. From the circle, a 4.14 ERA, 55 strikeouts. Big addition to this Lopes squad this season. That one on the ground, right back to Martinez. Martinez throw to first in time. Nobody was covering there. the second baseman had to come over to make that play. Let's take a look at the defensive lineup for the Bengals. Ramirez in the circle, Hess behind the dish, calling balls and strikes. Tago at first, Perkins at second, Sethman at short, Cano at third in the outfield. Left, center to right, Areola, Lewis, and Cargill. The 0-0 pitch to Lily Bishop. The right-handed hitting senior playing first base today. Fouls that one off. Bishop yesterday went 2 for 3. Scored herself a run, had an RBI, did leave a couple on base. Part of that big hit parade yesterday. The 0-1 pitch. That one in the dirt. Blocked by Hess. That's Morgan Hess, the catcher, sophomore from Brentwood, California. Behind the dish. Ramirez, getting the sign. Bishop hits that one well on the nose. Does it have enough to go? It does! Kiss it goodbye. Put it in the books for Lily Bishop. A huge 2-run shot to the opposite field, right field wall. And Lily Bishop has cracked this thing open here in the top of the first inning. We'll get another look at this one, but a big home run, Cheyenne, and much needed for this Lopes offense early on in this game.
Absolutely. You could see that one. It was just a great piece of hitting there by Bishop, and Bishop was 0 for 4 in game number 1 today, and her first plate appearance gets to put 2 up on the scoreboard for the Lopes.
Well, I believe that is home run number 3 for number 2 for Lily Bishop on this season. Does have one prior to this, but a long moonshot for the Lopes first baseman. And that'll bring up with 1 out the cleanup hitter, Kristen Fifield, to the plate. Left-handed hitting sophomore, patrolling the center field position for the Lopes. Fifield putting together a nice 2021 campaign. .337 average coming into this game. 28 base hits. Sees strike number 2 right there on the corner. She has scored 20 runs, has a couple doubles, 3 triples, and a set of home runs. 15 RBIs on the season. The 1-1. That one swung on and missed. I'm going to go to 1-2 now. Ramirez with the 1-2 pitch. That one swung on and fouled back. Fifield trying to stay alive here. So 1-2 with 1 away. Maureen Ramirez getting the sign. That one swung on and popped back. Fifield staying alive here. That one swung on and missed, but fouled in the dirt.
Yeah, and just getting enough piece of her bat for Fifield to be able to stay alive here.
Fifield working along at bat here, trying to put something in play. Continue on this offensive momentum already early in this game. That one on the outside. Count going to go even at 2-2. The 2-2. That one a good spot to miss if you were Ramirez. trying to paint the outside corner, but not enough for the home plate umpire to call. Strike number 3. Count going to go full. Good at bat. Long at bat here for the cleanup hitter for the Lopes. The payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 1 for Marine Ramirez. And that'll be out number 2 on the inning. So Marine Ramirez, after giving up that big home run, comes back striking out Kristen Fifield, and that'll bring up the number 5 hitter, Savannah Torville. Playing at third base today, the right-handed hitting junior. Last night, Torville went 2 for 3, scored 2 runs and a couple RBIs against the Bengals. First pitch there misses for ball 1. That one up in the air. First baseman calls it. She's got it, and that's the inning. But not before 2-run score on 2 hits. The Lopes out to an early offensive lead. Let's go to the bottom of the first and see what the defense has to say.
Grand Canyon University, a Christian university, is one of the largest and fastest growing universities in the country. GCU offers 270 dynamic academic programs with modern apartment-style living, classrooms, labs, restaurants, and more. Located in beautiful Phoenix, Arizona, GCU's vibrant community and expansive campus is ranked top 20 for best college campuses in America. My university integrates the free market system with a welcoming Christian worldview perspective into its academic programs and throughout campus life, so you can put your faith into action and help transform communities. GCU campus students received over $157 million in scholarships in 2020, and many students attend GCU for less than the cost of a state university. Visit gcu.edu/myoffer to see the scholarships you qualify for. Admissible high school seniors can schedule a free visit from anywhere in the country. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu/myoffer.
Let's take a look at the starting lineup here for the Idaho State Bengals. Leading off is Isabel Cargill. In the 2 spot, Rhiann Lewis. In the 3, Emma Bordenkecker. 4, Morgan Hess. The 5, Frankie Tago. Angelina Cano in the 6, Shay Perkins in the 7th, Amber Aroa in the 8th, and Skylar Sethman in the 9th hole, rounding it out for the Bengals. Of course, brought to you by Talking Stick Resort are those starting lineups. In the circle, J.C. Hambrick for the Lopes. We saw her in the last game come in for relief earlier today. Hambrick, 4.72 ERA coming into this game. First pitch there to Cargill, in there for a strike. Ken Hambrick coming into this game. 56 in the 3rd innings pitched. So it's ball number 1 there. Has given up 61 hits, 50 runs. Only 38 of them have been earned. 27 walks, but 35 strikeouts. That one misses for ball number 2. Cargill, the native of Tracy, California. The sophomore, playing in right field today. Hambrick with the 2-1. That one swung on and fouled. I'm going to even up now at 2-2.
This is game number 3 for the Idaho State Bengals in this GCU Invitational Tournament. They took New Mexico State to 9 innings and beat the Aggies 13-12, and then was run ruled by GCU in that 13-5 game, and then was also once again run ruled by the Aggies today 15-2. So the Bengals looking for their second win on the day, in the tournament, and then their first win against GCU.
Well, the payoff pitch, that one inside. That'll be a little bit too much. That'll be a lead-off walk to Cargill. That'll bring up Rhiann Lewis. Left-handed hitting junior. Lewis, the good day yesterday against the Lopes. Went 1 for 3, scored a run. Had herself a walk and a strikeout. Did leave 3 on base. But 1 runner on, no outs here in the bottom of the first. Lewis, the junior out of Merced, California, getting the start in center field today. That one in there for strike number 1. So the 0-1. Kaylee Dietrich checks the runner. Nobody goes. I'm going to go to 1-1 here. The 1-1 pitch. That one swung on past the shortstop. And that'll be a 1-out double, or 1-out single, excuse me, for Rhiann Lewis. 2 runners on here with nobody out in the bottom of the first. That'll bring up Emma Bordenkecker.
The designated player, number 10, Emma Bordenkecker.
Bordenkecker, the graduate student out of Lake Elsnore, California. Hitting in the designated player position. With the defense for the Lopes. Take a look at that after this pitch. That one swung on and missed. J.C. Hambrick, of course, in the circle. Behind the dish, calling balls and strikes, is going to be Kaylee Dietrich, the senior catcher. First, Lily Bishop. Second, Jordan Pearson. Shortstop, Angeli Aguilar-Bucaj. Savannah Torville at third. That one misses outside. Count going to go to 1-1. In the outfield, left center to right, Gianna Nicoletti, Kristen Fifield, and Tabitha Dyer. The 1-1 pitch. That one swung on, foul. I'm going to go to 1-2 now with no outs. J.C. Hambrick looking to get the first out of this ball game for the Lopes. Trying to make quick work here, but finding herself in a sticky situation after giving up that walk to Cargill and then that single to Lewis. See if she could settle down and get the strike out here. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 1 and out number 1. Emma Bordenkecker down on strikes. And we've got 1 away here in the bottom of the first inning.
The catcher, number 9, Morgan Hess.
And we'll bring up the catcher, Morgan Hess. Hess yesterday, 2 for 3 against the Lopes. First pitch to her. That one hits the outside corner in there for strike number 1. Good location there by J.C. Hambrick. That one swung on and fouled. Quickly 0-2 now to the Bengals catcher. Hambrick. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for J.C. Hambrick after giving up the leadoff walk and then the single. But there are 2 away now, courtesy of J.C. Hambrick doing it by herself in the bottom of this first inning. Get another look at that one. Got Hess to guess wrong and caught her reaching there on the outside corner. Well, that'll bring up the first baseman, Frankie Tago, the red-shirted senior from Laguna Hills, California. Again, playing first base today for the Bengals. She's got a 1-0 count on her. Hambrick. The windup in the pitch. Swung on the ground. Savannah Torville's got it. She'll step on third. And that will be the inning. No outs, or no runs off one hit and no errors. We're through one. Let's go to the top of the second inning. We'll see the 6, 7, and 8 batters for GCU.
When I think back on graduation day, it's such a special moment. Walking across the stage, hearing your name called. I think I would really regret not walking. I think being able to finish out a long college experience with an awesome moment like graduation is really special.
If I hadn't decided to walk that day, I think I'd regret not having that sense of closure and accomplishment for that huge chapter in my life.
My name's Noah and I graduated in 2015.
My name is Lauren and I graduated in 2016.
Herff Jones, by your side.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
Well, now that we have an opportunity here in the top of the second inning, why don't we take a look at the GCU Lopes starting lineup, presented as always by Talking Stick Resort. Leading things off, Gianna Nicoletti in the 2-hole Tabitha Dyer, and the 3-hole Lily Bishop. Cleaning up, Kristen Fifield in the 5-hole Savannah Torville. Batting 6th, Angeli Aguilar-Bucaj. In the 7th, J.C. Hambrick. In the 8th, Kaylee Dietrich. And rounding things off in the 9-hole, Jordan Pearson. Of course, 6th, 7th, and 8th here this inning. Angeli Aguilar-Bucaj leading things off. First pitch to her. She swings on, elevates, but Isabel Cargill is there in right field, quickly one away. Well, that'll bring up J.C. Hambrick, the pitcher. Get another look at that one. Like the attack and aggressiveness by Angeli Aguilar-Bucaj, but just gets under that one a little bit late, slapping it opposite field. Well, J.C. Hambrick up to bat now. One out. The first pitch to Hambrick outside. Hambrick trying to extend on this 2-run lead that she's got. Hambrick just 26 at-bats on this season, 8 hits. Getting an opportunity here. That one low. Count going to be 2-0 to JC. Martinez gets the sign, the wind up, and the 2-0 pitch. That one paints the outside corner nicely. Some good framework there by Morgan Hess, the backstop.
Hambrick was one of 3 Lopes who were able to get a hit in Game 1, but she's also been a pitcher of the week for the WAC for her performance back down in San Diego. Nice getting to see her take some at-bats here today.
And the 3-1. That one in there for strike number 2. So Maureen Ramirez battling back in this one after losing the count early. 1 away. Full count here. Big pitch for Martinez. The payoff pitch. That one on the ground. Third baseman Cano's got it. Throw across the diamond in time. 2 quick outs here for Maureen Ramirez. Well, that'll bring up the catcher, the senior Kaylee Dietrich. Kaylee Dietrich in yesterday's game went 2 for 3 in the win over Idaho State. Did score a run. Didn't leave anybody on base. Struck out once. Had a couple RBIs as well. Dietrich trying to get something going here in this second inning with 2 outs. First pitch to her. It misses for ball number 1. Good looking pitch there by Maureen Ramirez. That one on the ground past Cano at third. Kaylee Dietrich aboard with a 2-out single. Dietrich pulling that ball on the right side. Just past the diving glove of Cano over there. Pitcher Hess wants to have a conversation with her pitcher.
Number 47, the second baseman, Jordan Pearson.
That'll bring up number 9-hole hitter Jordan Pearson, the sophomore playing second base, hitting from the left side today. First pitch to Pearson. Swung on and fouled just down the line. A little bit of a blooper there. Okay, I'm going to go to 0-1 now on Pearson. Pearson struggling at the plate early on this season. She does batting .219, just 32 at-bats. She's got 7 hits. 6 runs she scored. Got herself a double, a couple RBIs. That one misses for ball 1. Count going to go 1-1 here with 2 outs. The 1-1. That one paints the corner perfectly for strike number 2. Good-looking pitch there by Ramirez. Again, Ramirez coming into this game with this weekend with a 6.18 ERA, trying to lower it here today. The 1-2 by Ramirez. That one misses outside. Quite out of the zone. Ball number 2. Going to get another visit by Morgan Hess to talk to Ramirez. Ramirez trying to get out of this inning here with no damage done. Ramirez getting the sign from the dugout. Coming set and delivering the 2-2. That one right up the middle over the shortstop's head. Actually more towards the left side, I should say. Little blooper to hit the outfield grass, and that'll be a 2-out single for Jordan Pearson. So 2 runners on and 2 outs here. We'll go to the top of the order for Gianna Nicoletti, who led things off in this game with a double. Ended up scoring the first run of the ball game as well. Nicoletti looking to stay hot here. First pitch to Nicoletti. That one up in the zone, ball number 1. The 1-0. Nicoletti swings at that one on the ground. Sethman's got it to throw to first in time to get the speedy Nicoletti. So, 2 hits, no runs, no errors, and we're through 2 1/2. Let's go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. J.C. Hambrick still on the circle for the Lopes. Bottom of the 2nd, excuse me.
Once you've been to hell and back, there's not much left to fear. When the boogeyman goes to sleep at night, he checks under his bed for me. Have you ever wondered who Waldo's hiding from? Me. Not even the Cougars of L.A. are enough to scare me. But if I get into an accident, I'm calling the boss. Sweet James. you've been hurt, don't back down. Call Sweet James.
From reimagining the way you work to reassessing what you need, you've changed the way you do business. And now, so have we. With no annual contracts and flexible internet and voice solutions, you'll have what you need to get back to business. Rethink, reconnect, reimagine. Switch to Cox Business today.
And we're back here for the bottom of the second inning inside the GCU softball stadium. J.C. Hambrick still in the circle for the Lopes through one inning. She's only given up one hit. It was a walk and 2 strikeouts in the 5 batters she's faced so far early on in this game. It's going to bring up Angelica Cano, the third baseman, native of Elk Grove, California. My hometown, as that one is right to Savannah Torville to throw across the diamond, but not received well by Lily Bishop. Lily Bishop just could not keep that one in her glove. The throw a little bit low by Torville.
Second baseman, number 3, Shea Perkins.
That'll bring up the second baseman, Shea Perkins. Perkins, sophomore out of Oceanside, California. That one on the ground in the glove of Pearson. The throw to first in time. Not enough for her to roll 2 as that one bobbled in and out of the glove, but Pearson able to stay with it and get the batter. So one away here and a runner on second base. Big opportunity for the Bengals. Bring up the left fielder.
Yeah, nice work by Pearson there, being able to keep that ball by her and not letting it get past. Only able to get the one and not being able to flip the double, but Lopes now at least have one out here on the board.
Well, Amber Areola up to bat, the junior from Arcadia, California. She's got a 1-0 count on her. That one looked awfully close. Looks like she could have gone around, but fouls that second pitch off. Count 1-1. The 1-1. Areola swings and fouls that one off. Okay, I'm going to go to 1-2. One away here. The runner on second in Cano. The third baseman for the Bengals. The 1-2. That one barely misses outside. A good-looking pitch there by J.C. Hambrick. Count going to even up now at 2-2. Hambrick. The pitch. That one awfully close, and it is good enough to ring her up with a little bit of a delayed strike call there. Well, that'll be strikeout number 3, I believe, for J.C. Hambrick. And 2 away here in the bottom of the second. That'll bring up Skylar Sethman. Sethman, the freshman, playing shortstop. First pitch to her. Misses on the outside. Hambrick with the 1-0 pitch. That one hit well up in the air. Angeli Aguilar-Bucaj has it. And that'll be the inning. No runs, no hits, and an error. Let's go to the top of the third right here at GCU Softball Stadium.
Joel Embiid is unhappy.
Like, really unhappy.
Because the internet keeps using not-so-amazing GIFs to react to his amazing highlights. Mountain Dew presents the Joel Embiid Deserves Better Reactions GIF Collection.
Now I'm so happy.
GCU fans, if you haven't already, it's time to download the Lope Nation app. Watch GCU home sporting events directly from your app, receive personalized news and score updates for your favorite Lopes teams, follow the Lopes closer than ever with scores, schedules, stories, and more, and even more perks will be coming soon. Search GCU Athletics in your phone's app store or download the GCU Athletics app now at gculopes.com/app.
Well, top of the third inning here. We're going to see the 2, 3, and 4 batters. Tabitha Dyer leading things off for the Lopes. That one looks like it's going to be foul, we'll call it. That went awfully close. Let's see if we can get a replay of that one. Let's take a look at that one. That one slapped, foul, just off the glove of the diving Cano. Out of play. So 0-1 count. Dyer had a sac fly in the first. That one misses on the outside. Count going to go to 1-1. Tabitha Dyer yesterday had a good outing against the Bengals. Of course, mentioned earlier, going 3 for 4. Scored a couple runs and an RBI. Didn't leave anybody on base. The 1-1. Dyer swings at that one. Cano has it. The throw across in time to get the leadoff man for the Lopes of this inning. So 1 away now. That'll bring up the hard-hitting first baseman Lily Bishop, the senior right-handed hitter.
So as we mentioned back in game number 1, baseball right across at Brazel, still taking on Seattle Youth. That game is now currently in the bottom of the 8th. Lopes got a home run off the bat of Brock Burton and brought in David Avidia to score. So Lopes are now up once again 9-8 with 2 outs and 1 runner on in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Well, the Lopes have taken, so far, they beat the Redhawks last night and earlier today. If they win today, they can go for the sweep tomorrow. Lily Bishop up to bat now. She's got a strike on her. No balls. With 1 out, the 0-1 pitch. That one down in the dirt. The 1-1 pitch. That one misses for ball number 2. Bishop in yesterday's game had herself also a nice day going 2 for 4. Did score a run and an RBI. We mentioned she left a couple on base. But the base is wide open for her here. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. She swung for all of that one.
Well, Bishop's last time at the plate, she did get that 2-run home run, giving the only score that you see on the scoreboard.
Oh, Lily Bishop trying to get it done again. The big swing there. She got a 2-2 count on her with 1 away. The pitch here from Ramirez. That one swung on and fouled. Bishop staying alive. Maureen Ramirez checking the dugout for the sign. She's got it, and she'll deliver the 2-2. Inside, came awfully close to hitting Bishop, but it did not. She'll work the full count now, 3-2. Bishop thinking base hit, ball 4 here with 1 away and nobody on. 3-2. That one on the ground off the glove of Tago. Perkins is going to chase it down, but Tago unable to handle that one. And Lily Bishop will be on first base with one away here. So we'll see how they score that. That one could have easily been fielded by Tago. Got to imagine that's going to be an E3. Oh, they'll give it as a single to Lily Bishop. The hard hit ball. She'll go 2 for 2 today. That'll bring up Kristen Fifield. We're going to get a pitch runner for Lily Bishop, it looks like. It looks like it's going to be Christine Bellavia coming in to run for Bishop. We saw her take over on the base pass for the first baseman last game. Now Kristen Fifield's going to come up to the plate. She struck out in the first. Left-handed hitting sophomore. With one out, the first pitch here to Fifield. That one hits the corner for strike number 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled back quickly. 0-2 to Fifield.
Fifield looking for her second hit of the day. Her first one on this game. She was one of the 3 Lopes back in game 1 who was able to get a hit off of Southern Utah.
Martinez patiently awaiting the sign. The 0-2. That one outside, misses for ball number 1. So a 1-2 count. One misses outside for 2-2. Pitch number 5 to Fifield. That one swung on, hit well in center, and Lewis is there to make the grab. The throwback to first, not in time. Bellavia will get back safely, but 2 away after that deep fly ball by Fifield. That'll bring up the third baseman, Savannah Torville. Right-handed hitting junior, 0 for 1 today. Popped up to the first baseman, Tago, back in the first. First pitch to Torville. Inside, came close to hitting her. Second pitch to Torville. That one swung on and hit well, but foul. Lasered down the line. Out of play. Ramirez with the 1-1 pitch here. One high and inside. Count going to go to 2-1.
Seen Torville make starts in 4 different positions this year. At third, second, first, and as DP.
The 2-1. Bellavia running. Able to get there safely. The throw a little bit errant. So Bellavia into second. So the Lopes have a runner in scoring position here with 2 outs and a 3-1 count for Savannah Torville.
Yeah, you see her there in that replay, thinking about going to third, but ball not getting past far enough, so she's staying safely at second.
The 3-1 delivery. Swung on, hit well. And Rhiann Lewis is there for the second batter in the row. So, both Fifield and Torville hit the ball on the nose and well, but Rhiann Lewis is there in center to retire them. No runs off 1 hit and no errors. GCU clinging to that 2-run lead. Let's go to the bottom of the third.
When life seems uncertain, there's one credit union that provides both dollars and cents. Copper State Credit Union. With solutions that focus on our members, you can take advantage of competitive rates, free cashback checking, and local attentive service. Uplifting our community is a standard we live by. That's why thousands of your Arizona neighbors rely on us. Strengthening Arizona families through financial empowerment. That's Copper State Credit Union.
I'm personal injury attorney James Bergener. Accidents can happen. If something happens to you or your family, call me. My firm and I will take you by the hand and guide you through everything. You see, personal injuries are just that. They're personal. You're not a number. You're more than just a name. This is your life. At my firm, each case is professionally and personally tailored to you. So if you've been injured, I've got your back. Call me now for a free consultation.
JC Hambrick still in the circle, looking to make quick work of these Bengal batters. She's going to get the top of the lineup. 1, 2, 3 hitters at the very least. Cargo Lewis and Emma Bordenkecker. Cargill to lead things off here. She is 0 for 0. Walked to start this game. JC Hambrick so far through these 2 innings, only given up 1 hit. Walked 1, struck out 3 in the 9 batters she's faced. First pitch there. In there for strike number 1. Good looking pitch by Hambrick. The 0-1. Outside, I'm going to go to 1-1. Cargill yesterday went 1 for 3 with a run and a walk in the loss to GCU. The 1-1. Cargill swings at that one and it goes foul. Count going to go now to 1-2. The 1-2. That one outside. Not the location that Hambrick wanted there. Count going to even up now at 2-2 with nobody out. Two and two. On the ground, past the glove of Lily Bishop. Bishop didn't make the best effort there, just kind of lazily put her glove out. And that ball went sailing past her, and Cargill's aboard with a lead-off double here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Bishop not making much of an effort on that one.
We'll say from the replay, it did almost look like it was foul. Hard to tell from this angle. So I understand Bishop.
Perhaps Bishop thought that it was going foul, and that one went fair. Well, Hambrick now having to work herself out of this situation. No outs and a runner on second. That brings up the number 2 hitter, Rhiann Lewis, who's been occupying center field for the Bengals. She's got a 1-0 count.
I've been making some good plays against Loeb out there in center field.
That one in there for strike number 1. Count going to go to 1-1 now. Hambrick waiting for the sign, going to deliver the 1-1 pitch. That one swung on back up the middle. Bukaj has it. The throw to first in time to get the speedy Rhiann Lewis. So one away, but not before the lead runner in Isabel Cargill advances to third. Now the Bengals putting pressure on here. Of course, the Lopes clinging to that 2-run lead from the first inning. Offense hasn't done much since then. That brings up the designated player, Emma Bordenkecker. Bordenkecker, the right-handed hitting senior. Last night went 1 for 2 with an RBI and a strikeout against the Lopes. That one, first pitch to her, misses outside. The 1-0 pitch. That one outside for ball number 2. Let's hope that J.C. Hambrick can settle down here. A strikeout would be huge. Hambrick misses there. 3 straight pitches and 3 straight balls by J.C. Hambrick. Hambrick with the 3-0 pitch. Gets that one. Trying to work herself out of this situation. Back into the count. The 3-1. That one misses low in the dirt for ball 4. So Hambrick, not what you want here, issuing a walk with 1 away and a runner on third base. So first and third situation for the Lopes. That brings up the catcher, Morgan Hess. Hess 0 for 1, striking out back in the first.
Yeah, for the Lopes, looking for her to get another strikeout here and have 2 away with the runners on the corners.
Hambrick with the windup and the pitch that's swung on and missed by Hess. Hess with an 0-1 count. Hambrick trying to make it 0-2. That one way out of the zone. Hambrick losing it there. The 1-1. On the ground, Torvald's got it. She's going to tag third. Over to first. Double play by the Gold Glove third baseman, Savannah Torvald. We've seen her make a couple plays like that. Heads up on her toes, and that's how you end the inning. So, Savannah Torvald with a big play. No runs off 1 hit and no errors. GCU still with that 2-0 lead. Let's go to the top of the 4th inning right here on GCU TV.
Is it possible to cook up the barbecue bacon burger at home? Well, that depends. Does your home have fresh chopped onions, pickles, smoked cheddar, Monterey Jack, bacon, tangy barbecue sauce, and orange and white stripes with the word Whataburger emblazoned on the front of it? If so, then absolutely.
Good thing there's the limited time barbecue bacon burger at Whataburger.
It's time to get away. It's time to escape. It's a new day to play. Your retreat awaits at Talking Stick Resort. Indulge your appetite for excitement with our thrilling table games, our electrifying slots, our outstanding restaurants, and our exceptional accommodations. It's all waiting for you. It's a new day to play at Talking Stick Resort. Play in style.
Well, Maureen Ramirez still in the circle here to start off the top of the 4th inning for the Bengals. So far through 3 innings, she's given up 5 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, and struck out 1 in the 14 batters she has faced. She'll face the 6th, 7th, and 8th batters at the very least. Angeli Aguilar-Bucaj leading things off here. She popped out to right field back in the 2nd. Little ground ball there. Tago's got it. She'll step on first. And Frankie Tago will secure the first out of the inning. Oh, that'll bring up J.C. Hambrick, who's 0 for 1. She grounded out to the third baseman Cano back in the 2nd inning. Hambrick, of course, pitching for the Lopes today. Trying to add a run for herself here. First pick to Hambrick. That one inside for ball number 1.
Well, baseball's game finally ended up finishing across the way at Brazel. The final score of 9-8. Lopes taking game 3 over Seattle.
That one swung on and hit well, but foul. I'm going to go to 1-1 now.
So Lopes will looking to get that sweep tomorrow in their final game. Lopes looking to add some more runs on here. As we mentioned, the only runs on the board come from that bomb from Lily Bishop back in the 1st.
Well, that one proving to be huge as J.C. Hambrick gets herself a little blooper into right field, so she'll be aboard with a 1-out single, and that'll bring up the senior catcher, number 5, Kaylee Dietrich. Dietrich 1 for 1. She had herself a single back in the 2nd.
Number 5, the catcher, Kaylee Dietrich.
First pitch to Dietrich. Misses for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Dietrich. See strike number 1. Count going to go to 1-1 here with 1 out and a runner on first. The 1-1. That one launched down the line, but foul. Count now going to go to 1-2 on the Lopes catcher.
Dietrich did get a home run the last time the Lopes saw the Bengals on Friday, back in the 4th inning.
That one in the dirt. Hambrick's going to take off, or are they going to get her? They do. They're going to call her out. Hambrick with a little bit of a delayed jump on that one, and the throw just in time by Morgan Hess to get the pitcher for the Lopes. So she'll be caught there, and they'll be 2 away.
Yeah, that ball didn't get as far away from Hess as Hambrick would have liked to get her safely at second.
So good play by the catcher for the Bengals. The 2-2 pitch. That one swung on back up the middle. Ramirez has it in his throw to first, and that'll be the top of the 4th inning. Let's go to the bottom of the 4th. J.C. Hambrick still in the circle for the Lopes.
From reimagining the way you work to reassessing what you need, you've changed the way you do business. And now, so have we. With no annual contracts and flexible internet and voice solutions, you'll have what you need to get back to business. Rethink, reconnect, reimagine. Switch to Cox Business today.
I'm personal injury attorney James Bergener. Accidents can happen. If something happens to you or your family, call me. My firm and I will take you by the hand and guide you through everything. You see, personal injuries are just that. They're personal. You're not a number. You're more than just a name. This is your life. At my firm, each case is professionally and personally tailored to you. So if you've been injured, I've got your back. Call me now for a free consultation.
A couple of the umpires chatting it up as we're about to start the bottom of the fourth inning here at the GCU Softball Stadium on the ever-beautiful campus of Grand Canyon University. J.C. Hambrick still in the circle for the Lopes through 3 innings. She's only given up 2 hits. Walked 2, struck out 3 of the 13 batters she has faced. She'll face the 5, 6, and 7 heart of the order for the Bengals. Tago, Cano, and Perkins at the very least. Frankie Tago, the first baseman for the Bengals, up to bat now. She is 0 for 1 today, grounded into a fielder's choice back in the first. Hambrick looking to make quick work of this inning and allow her Lopes to go back up to bat. First pitch to Tago in there for strike number 1. Good looking pitch there by Hambrick. Second pitch. That one misses for ball 1. Count going to go to 1-1 now.
Well, Dom, earlier we mentioned the Lope Nations app, something you definitely need this semester, having 8 sports going on at once. And the men's volleyball team beat the Stanford Cardinal 3-1. And then we'll play them again. Sorry, we'll play Pepperdine next Friday. So men's volleyball having some good time out there in California.
The 2-1 to Tago. That one on the ground. Angelique Aguilar-Bucaj has it. She boots it and is unable to come up with a throw. So mark that one as an E6. Angelique unable to field that one cleanly. Angelique making a play on that one. Would have had plenty of time, but that ball just getting right under her glove. That'll bring up number 11, Angelica Cano. Cano, the sophomore, right-handed hitter out of Elk Grove, California. Looks like we're going to get a pinch runner here for Tago. Looks like it's going to be number 13, J.J. Nguyen, freshman out of Aliso Vallejo, California. First pitch. In there for strike number 1. No outs and a runner on first here. Back pick there by Dietrich. Win back in time. So a 1-1 count right now. Cano reached on an E3 back in the second. That one in the dirt, but picked well by Dietrich. Count going to go to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. One up in the zone. Count going to go to 3-1. A hitter's count now for Cano. J.C. Hambrick starting to lose a little bit out there. Like to see her tighten up the screws. The 3-1. That one swung on, chopped foul. Hambrick working herself into this one. Going to go to a full count. Excuse me. Three-two. That one off the leg of Cano. Third baseman for the Bengals. All right. Staying alive here with a full count. Big pitch here. You either have a runner on first with one out or two runners on and no outs. So a big situational pitch for Hambrick. Hambrick, the windup, the payoff pitch. That one misses for ball 4 outside. Hambrick upset she didn't get the call there. So 2 runners on and nobody out. Hambrick once again in kind of a sticky situation here. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Shea Perkins, who's 0 for 1. She grounded out the second baseman, Pearson, back in the second. First pitch to Perkins. In there for strike number 1. So Hambrick usually able to get these first pitch strikes. It's been a matter of whether or not she can finish these batters off. See if she gets this one here. Seeing that one out of the zone. Kind of been a repeat for Hambrick. Getting the first strike and then missing the zone the next couple pitches. The 1-1. That one hitting the bat, foul. Now I'm going to go to 1 and 2 with nobody out and 2 on. This would be a huge strikeout if Hambrick can get it. The 1-2. That one way out of the zone. Again, Hambrick struggling to find her command and location.
Nice work by Dietrich there, being able to keep that ball in her glove and not letting it get past her with the 2 runners on.
So no outs, 2 on. And 2-2 count here to Perkins. That one swung on and fouled back. And Perkins will stay alive. Hambrick, the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Perkins looking goofy with that swing. Hambrick with a good pitch there, able to take a little bit off of it to mess up Perkins' timing. And that'll be strikeout number 4 for J.C. Hambrick. You get another look at that one. She was way out behind that one.
Yeah, the ball was in Dietrich's glove by the time that she actually swung her bat. She went a little bit and then stopped and then fully swung again.
So 1 out here. And that brings up Areola, the left fielder. Amber Areola got caught looking in the second, 0 for 1 today. Number 8 hitter, the number 9 hole hitter, Sethman, on deck. The 0-1 pitch to Areola. That one outside for ball number 1. Count going to go to 1 and 1. That one hit well. Let's see how many runs score off this. One will. Oh, and we've got a little bit of a miscommunication here on the base path. Oh, and Dietrich can't handle the ball on the throw home. And after what looked like a great opportunity for the Lopes to get a double play, they collapse on themselves and are unable to complete that. So, we're all tied up now at 2. with one away here in the bottom of the fourth after kind of a crazy play there. The hit off the wall. That would have scored one. Some miscommunications on the base path. And looked like, yeah, that could have been an easy double play.
Yeah.
There's no reason why it shouldn't have been. That throw a little bit off target, but Kaylee Dietrich took her eye away from the ball and that one out of her glove. So the Lopes see that 2-run cushion disappear very quickly here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Well, that brings up Sethman. Sethman with one out and a runner on third. ISU with the best position they've been in all game to add another run.
Yeah, only having one out and that runner on third after was just an odd situation there in that last play, Dom.
The 0-1, that one way outside of the zone. Hambrick kind of losing it here now. The 1-1. That one again outside of the zone. So a 2-1 count now to Sethman. The 2-1. Misses for ball 3. Hambrick struggling to find the zone here after getting rattled on that last play. The 3-1. Shows bunt. And there's a rundown. Let's see if they can get her. They do! So they get the leadoff runner. And Sethman's still up to bat with a 3-1 count. But a good one there as Kaylee Dietrich immediately looks back at the runner, is able to catch her in a rundown. A huge 2 out.
Yeah, definitely a huge thing there for the Lopes, having that second out and no longer having that runner.
Full count and a strikeout for J.C. Hambrick. But not before the damage is done. 2 runs off 1 hit and an error. A costly one. Idaho State able to tie it up with GCU 2-2. Let's go to the top of the 5th inning right here on GCU TV.
When life seems uncertain, there's one credit union that provides both dollars and cents. Copper State Credit Union. With solutions that focus on our members, you can take advantage of competitive rates, free cashback checking, and local attentive service. Uplifting our community is a standard we live by. That's why thousands of your Arizona neighbors rely on us. Strengthening Arizona families through financial empowerment. That's Copper State Credit Union.
Is it possible to cook up the barbecue bacon burger at home? Well, that depends. Does your home have fresh chopped onions, pickles, smoked cheddar, Monterey Jack, bacon, tangy barbecue sauce, and orange and white stripes with the word Whataburger emblazoned on the front of it? If so, then absolutely.
Good thing there's the limited time barbecue bacon burger at Whataburger.
Sounds dank.
Get the best gear to show off your Lope pride. Go to lopeshops.gcu.edu to find everything GCU, from the newest apparel to the coolest accessories. Use promo code GameDay20 today to get 20% off just for being a GCU TV viewer. Log on and get your gear today.
Maureen Ramirez still on the bump. That was Jordan Pearson, the number 9 hitter, leading things off. She flies out to the center fielder. Rhiann Lewis will go to the top of the order. The 1 and 2 hitters about to be up to bat. Gianna Nicoletti stepping in. Nicoletti 1 for 2 today. Of course, led things off with a big double in the first inning. Scored a run. And then grounded out to shortstop in the second. First pitch to Nicoletti misses for ball number 1. One misses for ball number 2. 2 quick balls to Gianna Nicoletti. Again, Nicoletti led this thing off with the big double, able to score the run before Lily Bishop bashed that 2-run shot. Lopes unable to tack anything off since then. Nicoletti with a nice little bunt. It's going to go foul. That'll give her strike number 1. So a 2-1 count here in the top of the 5th. Nobody on, 1 out. Nicoletti looking to do something here. Marine Ramirez with a little bit of momentum for her team. That one on the ground, past the shortstop Sethman, and Nicoletti is aboard with a single. So 1 out and a runner aboard, and that'll bring up the number 2 hitter, Tabitha Dyer. Dyer, the grad student transfer from Penn. Coming in, hitting from the left side today in the starting right field. 0 for 1, had a sac fly in the first. First pitch there, misses on the outside. Ramirez, the windup and the pitch. That one hits the outside. The throw down to second, but there's no runner there. They expected the speedy Nicoletti to be running.
Yeah, Nicoletti started that run and then got back to first before that throw was done. But obviously, definitely something we see a lot from Nicoletti, so made sense there from Hess to throw that ball for her suspicion of Nicoletti taking that run off.
So 3 straight balls here to Tabitha Dyer with 1 out. Not sure if Dyer will have the green light here or if she's expecting a ball. 3 pitch. Inside for ball number 4. So a single and a walk, and we've got 2 runners on and 1 out here for the Lopes. Well, that'll bring up the hard-hitting first baseman, number 27, Lily Bishop. A senior right-handed hitter is 2 for 2 today. Had a big 2-run shot in the first and then singled in the third. First pitch to her is inside. The 1-0 pitch. That one on the ground in the hole past the diving second baseman. 1 run will score, and GCU regains the lead 3-2. Let's see if Dyer goes. She does not, but Bishop will advance to second on that little bobble. And we've got 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out here for the Lopes. So a big run there. The Lopes able to get the lead back.
Yeah, exactly what GCU needed. After that last half inning from the Bengals, Lopes able to get 1 back, get that lead back, and they only have 1 out with 2 runners in scoring position.
Looks like we're going to get a pinch runner here for Lily Bishop, potentially. And we will. Looks like it is going to be number 8, Taylor Olson, the junior from Riverside, Arizona. Olson hopping in for Bishop.
Number 8, Taylor Olson.
Now that'll bring up the center fielder, cleanup hitter, Kristen Fifield. She's 0 for 2 today, struck out in the first. And then lined out to the center fielder, Rhiann Lewis, back in the third. First pitch here to Fifield. Outside. Maureen Ramirez struggling to find the zone here in this inning. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. A healthy hack there by Fifield.
We saw Fifield her last time at bat in the third, almost getting it past the glove of Lewis. We've seen her hit a few home runs, so we know she has the power and the strength, and we're still looking to add some more on there with that swing.
1-1 pitch outside. Count going to go to 2-1. Ramirez. 2-1 pitch to Fifield. Outside, going to be 3-1. Ramirez struggling to find the zone this inning, much like Dyer was a little bit last inning. That one on the ground in the hole between second and first. 1 run will score. They'll hold up Olson at third, and GCU tacks on another. They'll go up 4-2. So a big-time RBI single by Kristen Fifield, and another run added to GCU's score this inning. That brings up the hard-hitting Savannah Torville. Right-handed hitting juniors 0 for 2 today. Popped out to first base in the first, and then lined out to center fielder Rhiann Lewis in the third. And Fifield's going to walk to second. It looks like they checked her there, and she was going to see if they threw, and then as soon as they didn't, she just moseyed on over to second base. And Morgan Hess not making that throw there. We got now 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out. The 0-1 pitch to Torville. Low in the zone for ball 1.
Yeah, it looked like Hess showed that she was going to throw it. Fifield stopped, went to check the runner at third, and Fifield kind of just walked into second there.
All right, 1 out. And 2 runners on. The 1-1 pitch, that one on the ground. And that'll be a sacrifice single. Torville getting the job done, driving that run in. GCU will add another. They'll score 3 this inning so far. They go up 5-2 over the Bengals.
The shortstop, number 3, Angelique.
That brings up the shortstop, the freshman right-handed hitting batter, Angelique Aguilar-Bucaj, 0 for 2 today. A long fly out to Cargill in the second, and then grounded to the pitcher, or to the first baseman back in the fourth. First pitch to her is in there for a strike. So, runner on third. That's Fifield. And the 0-1 pitch misses outside, up and out. Count gonna go 0-2. Or excuse me, 1-1. Ramirez. The 1-1 pitch. That one on the ground, scooped up by the second baseman, flipped to first in time, but not before the Lopes answer back by getting 3 runs off 3 hits and no errors. They go up 5-2. Idaho State going to try to respond in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Joel Embiid is unhappy.
Like, really unhappy.
Because the internet keeps using not-so-amazing GIFs to react to his amazing highlights. Mountain Dew presents the Joel Embiid Deserves Better Reactions GIF Collection.
Now I'm so happy.
J.C. Hambrick still in the circle through 4 innings, giving up 3 hits, 2 runs. None of them have been earned. 3 walks, 5 strikeouts of the 18 batters she has faced, and she's trying to make quick work here as the Bengals are down to their final 9 outs in the bottom of the 5th. The leadoff hitter, Isabel Cargill. The 1-2-3 hitters, at the very least, Cargill, Lewis, and Bordenkecker this inning. First pitch to Cargill. In there for strike number 1. Last inning, Hambrick able to get all those first pitch strikes and then lost the batters later on in the battle. See if she can stick through this one. Cargill, of course, 1 for 1 today, walked in the first and then had a double the second. That one on the ground. Savannah Torville can't handle that one. A little mental mistake there, unable to grab that one. A little defensive substitution as well. Taylor Olson, who filled in for Lily Bishop, pinch running, is now at first base. Torville not happy with herself on that one. Easy out, number 1, and booted that one. So that'll bring up Rhiann Lewis, the junior center fielder. She's 1 for 2, had a single in the first, grounded out in the third. First pitch there, misses for ball number 1.
Yeah, Lopes looking to try and get those 3 outs a little quicker than the last time out. Had a few walks delivered there by Hambrick. Able to get out with only 2 runs coming across.
Well, that one misses for ball number 2. Hambrick with the 2-0 pitch. Misses there, ball 3. Hambrick just struggling to find the zone here, this batter. The 3-ball pitch, that's a 4-pitch walk. Or excuse me, that one in there for a strike, actually. It's going to go to 3-1. That one up in the air. Savannah Torville's going to call it. She's got it, and we've got 1 away here. So a runner on first with 1 out. That'll bring up Emma Bordenkecker, the designated hitter in this game. Bordenkecker 0 for 1 today, the right-handed hitting senior.
Bordenkecker was walked her last time at bat, back in the 3rd.
That one past Taylor Olson at first. They're going to see if they can get her at 3rd. Do they? Absolutely! Bordenkecker will move over to second, but not before Tabitha Dyer guns the runner down at third. So a beautiful outfield assist there by Tabitha Dyer. Making that throw from right field.
A little bit of a scuffle at third base with Torville. And the Bengal runner got a little caught up there.
Well, you can't help but get a little excited for that play, because I'll tell you what, that was definitely a defensive spark needed. Oh, and they're going to call her safe, potentially? They're having a little talk
Yeah,
there.
the head coach for the Bengals was trying to call their runner back to third.
A little bit of confusion here. I guess we're going to talk this one over. Bengals assistant coach trying to plead his case. But the call will stand. That'll be out number 2 by the big throw from the right fielder, Tabitha Dyer. Well, that'll bring up Morgan Hess, the catcher. Hess 0 for 2 today. Bordenkecker on second with 2 away. Hambrick. The pitch, that one fouled off. Now going to go to 0-1. So 0-1 count here. A little bit of energy inside GCU softball stadium. That one fouled. Count going to go quickly 0-2 with 2 outs. Hambrick with the 0-2 pitch. Outside, going to go ball 1.
Lopes looking to get their last out here and get back to swinging those bats. Got some work going for them in that top part of this inning. Getting those 3 runs put on.
1-2 count outside. Count going to go to 2-2 with 2 outs and a runner on second now.
2-2-2. It's your favorite thing there, Dom.
Love it when the numbers add up like that, all even. Hambrick trying to end this inning here. The 2-2 pitch. That one fouled off. Hess trying to stay alive. The 2-2 pitch. That one, ring her up, sit her down. That's the inning for J.C. Hambrick. Couple of nice defensive plays for the Lopes, and J.C. Hambrick caps it off with a big strikeout. That'll be strikeout number 6 for J.C. Hambrick. Well, we'll see the 7, 8, and 9 batters, Hambrick, Diedrich, and Pearson, here in the top of, or the bottom, or excuse me, the top of the 6th inning. Let's go to the top of the 6th right here on GCU TV.
Grand Canyon University, a Christian university, is one of the largest and fastest growing universities in the country. GCU offers 270 dynamic academic programs with modern apartment-style living, classrooms, labs, restaurants, and more. Located in beautiful Phoenix, Arizona, GCU's vibrant community and expansive campus is ranked top 20 for best college campuses in America. My university integrates the free market system with a welcoming Christian worldview perspective into its academic programs and throughout campus life, so you can put your faith into action and help transform communities. GCU campus students received over $157 million in scholarships in 2020, and many students attend GCU for less than the cost of a state university. Visit gcu.edu/myoffer to see the scholarships you qualify for. Admissible high school seniors can schedule a free visit from anywhere in the country. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu/myoffer.
The Lopes have 6 outs left to work with. We're at the top of the 6th inning here. Maureen Ramirez still in the circle.
As we mentioned earlier, and if you're just joining us, the Lopes are the designated visiting team, so they are heading in the top half of the innings.
It'll be Hambrick leading things off. She's 1 for 2 today. Grounded out in the 2nd and then had a single in the 4th. First pitch here to Hambrick. That one fouled back. The 0-1 pitch here. Hambrick doesn't swing at that one outside. Count going to go to 1-1. Ramirez getting the sign, set to deliver the 1-1 pitch. That one swung on and fouled back. Quickly 1-2 now to Hambrick. The 1-2 pitch. That one swung on and fouled back. Hambrick trying to stay alive here. The 1-2. Hambrick on the ground. Second baseman Perkins has it. The throw to first in time. It'll be out number 1 on the inning. Oh, that'll bring up Kaylee Dietrich, who's 1 for 2, the senior catcher, right-handed batter. Singled in the 2nd, grounded out to the pitcher back in the 4th. First pitch to Dietrich. Misses down low. Count 1-0. The 1-0. Swung on, slapped, foul. I'm going to go to 1-1. Dietrich way out in front of that one. A 1-1 count with 1 out and nobody on. The pitch swung on, hit well in the gap. Let's see if that'll be 2 It won't. She'll stay at 1, so a big single there. Back-to-back singles for Kaylee Dietrich. That'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Jordan Pearson. Pearson 1 for 2 today. Looks like we're going to see a pinch runner. It'll be number 16, Adrian Vizentine, junior from Parker, Colorado, the transfer from Coastal Carolina, running for the Lopes catcher. So with 1 out and a runner on, Jordan Pearson steps into the box.
Lopes looking to get some more insurance runs here, as they are up by 3.
1 away here in the top of the 6th inning.
Bengals will get to bat their final for the bottom of the 7th, as they are, again, the designated home team. So Lopes looking to go into that with a little bit more of a cushion.
Again, Pearson 1 for 2 today. Single in the 2nd and then pop out to center in the 5th. The 1-0 pitch. Misses for ball number 2. Ramirez struggling to find the zone here. Two-0 pitch. Misses in the dirt. Count going to go to 3-0. That one outside. That's going to be a 1-out walk. 4 pitches, 4 balls there. We'll go to the top of the order, and Gianna Nicoletti, who's 2 for 3 today.
The left fielder, number 24, Gianna Nicoletti.
Yeah, Nicoletti doubled in her first plate appearance in the 1st, and then got that single back in the 5th.
Nicoletti looking to do something here. Out 1. Hits the outside corner of the plate for strike number 1.
Nicoletti is one of those 4 Lopes who has seen every single start in the 2021 season, along with Torville, Aguilar, Bokosh, and Fifield.
Nicoletti trying to bunt that one. It'll land on the plate. Count going to go to 0-2. The 0-2 pitch to Nicoletti. Outside. The 1-2 pitch. That one hit well right into Rianne Lewis's glove in center field. That'll be out number 2. So 2 away with 2 on here in the top of the 6th inning. That'll bring up the the right fielder, Tabitha Dyer. Dyer 0 for 1 had a sacrifice in the 1st. Grounded out in the 3rd and walked in the 5th.
Lopes are 2 for 7 with 2 outs. About 286.
The 1-0 pitch. Swung on the ground. The throw to first. Not in time. She's going to be there safely. So bases will be loaded with 2 outs. And that'll bring up Taylor Olson for the first time today. What are we doing?
Seems to be a little bit of a conversation going on there with the coach for the Bengals and the home plate umpire. Can hear the Bengals fans in the crowd not too happy with the call being safe.
The first baseman, number 8, Taylor Olson.
First pitch to Taylor Olson. Misses for ball number 1. The 1-0 pitch. In there for strike number 1. Count going to go to 1-1 now to Olson.
Olson last season had 10 starts and 16 appearances for the Lope. Collected
Olson fouls that one off. Count now 1-2. The bases loaded and 2 outs.
She collected 22 putouts and 18 assists in the field, and then had a pinch hit single and an RBI against Drake back on February 23rd before the season was cut short.
The 1-2 pitch to Olson. Swung on and grabbed by Tago. The first baseman, Frankie Tago, leaping up and making that catch. Spectacular play by the Bengals' first baseman. Well, we are through 6.5 innings. Lopes down to their final 3 outs. The Bengals got 6 more to try and tie things up. Let's go to the bottom of the 6th inning right here on GCU TV.
When life seems uncertain, there's one credit union that provides both dollars and cents. Copper State Credit Union. With solutions that focus on our members, you can take advantage of competitive rates, free cashback checking, and local attentive service. Uplifting our community is a standard we live by. That's why thousands of your Arizona neighbors rely on us. Strengthening Arizona families through financial empowerment. That's Copper State Credit Union.
At Raising Cane's, we know quality takes time, patience, and the best ingredients, which is why every chicken finger we serve is hand-battered and cooked to order just for you. We never take shortcuts, but that doesn't mean you can. Introducing an even faster and easier way to order Cane's with our new app. Find your closest restaurant, customize your meal, pay, and schedule pickup. So next time, take it easy and order with the Raising Cane's app.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Bottom of the 6th. J.C. Hambrick still in the circle for the Lopes through 5 innings. She's given up 4 hits, 2 runs, none of them earned, 3 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Of the 22 batters she's faced, she's going to face the 5, 6, and 7 batters at the very least, Tago, Cano, and Perkins. See if she can make quick work here and let the Lopes get their last up bat. That one, a diving catch by Taylor Olson. Are you kidding me? Wow! I could not believe that one. Straight off the bag of Frankie Tago. And Taylor Olson with the cat-like reflexes.
Well, Tago ended the top half of the 6 for the Lopes at first base, and Olson making an absolutely amazing catch there to get out number 1 here.
That one caught me by surprise, brought the whole stadium to life. We've seen a lot of really good defensive plays by the Lopes this game, that's for sure. Well, with 1 out, that brings up the number 6 batter, Cano. And Angelica Cano, the 3rd baseman, native of Elk Grove, California, happened to go to high school right by my house. Fun fact. The 1-0 pitch, that one in the gap. Tried to throw her out there. That one awfully quick, but they didn't. I liked the thought, and I liked the aggressiveness by Tabitha Dyer in right field. But 1 away and 1 on. That'll bring up the number 7 batter, Perkins. That's Shea Perkins. And it looks like we're going to have ourselves a pitching change. Ryan Denhart coming into the game. We'll send you to a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll have the rest of the game for you right here on GCU TV.
About time you watched it.
Getting ready to trade it in. What are you doing?
Just a little shopping. Wait, a new truck. Don't you think I should be involved?
Of course. We'll head over to Sanderson Ford as soon as I'm done.
I don't have time today. Hope we're going with 4 doors this time.
Ooh, of course. I know exactly what I want. I mean, we want. A lightning blue Ford F-150 Super Crew with EcoBoost.
All done.
Shop from home, buy from home, we deliver. From the dealer you can trust, Sanderson Ford.
We're back here inside the GCU softball stadium. Ryan Denhart taking over for J.C. Hambrick. Denhart pitched last night against her sister, ended up picking the loss in that game, but pitched very well. She'll come in here with 1 out and 1 on. She'll face Shea Perkins. First pitch to Perkins. That one in there for strike number 1. So 0-1 count now to Perkins. 1 away. Denhart with the 0-1 pitch. That one misses for ball number 1. Count going to go to 1-1. That one hit well in the gap. Hambrick is going to field that. The throw. And we'll have runners at the corner. So 1st and 3rd now with 1 out for Ryan Denhart. And that'll bring up Areola. It's Amber Areola. The right-handed hitting junior, 1 for 2 today. That one swung on and missed. Count 0-1. So one away. Runners at first and third with one strike. Ryan Denhart delivers the pitch. That one swung on and missed. Good pitch there by Denhart. The 0-2 misses outside. I'm going to go to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. That one swung on and missed. Ringer up, sitter down, Ryan Denhart. Big strikeout there. We've got 2 away and runners at the corner. That'll bring up the shortstop, Skylar Sethman, the freshman from Whittier, California. She's 0 for 2 today.
Denhart, one of those returning veteran pitchers for the Lopes, coming into the weekend with a 4.41 ERA, pitched 63 and a third inning, and then came into the weekend with 40 strikeouts and then racking one more up there.
The 1-0 pitch. Misses there. Count going to go to 2-0. The 2-1 count. Read the score there. That's what caught my eye first. So 2-1 count with 2 outs and runners on the corner. The pitch swung on, hit well in the gap. 1 run will score. And they'll add a run to cut the lead to 2. So the Bengals now trail 3-5. Well, that brings up the top of the order, and Isabel Cargill, the right fielder, left-handed hitting sophomore, 1 for 2 today. Had herself a double in the third, walked in the first, and then reached on an error in the 5th. Denhart with a first pitch to Cargill. Hits the corner for strike number 1. The 0-1 pitch. Hits the outside corner for ball 1. Count 1-1. So a 1-1 count with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. That one misses outside. Count going to go to 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch. Misses outside again. Count going to go now to 3-1. Hitters count the 3-1 pitch. That one swung on and fouled. Count will go full now. So the payoff pinch with a full count. That one swung on and missed. She went around, ringer up, sitter down, Ryan Denhart. that's the end of the inning. So, 1 run off 3 hits and no errors. We're through 6 innings, and the Bengals still trail the Lopes 5-3. The Lopes will get their last 3 outs and another attempt to add a couple more outs. Let's go to the top of the 7th inning right here on GCU TV.
Joel Embiid is unhappy.
Like, really unhappy.
Because the internet keeps using not-so-amazing GIFs to react to his amazing highlights. Mountain Dew presents the Joel Embiid Deserves Better Reactions GIF Collection.
Now I'm so happy.
From reimagining the way you work to reassessing what you need, you've changed the way you do business. And now, so have we. With no annual contracts and flexible internet and voice solutions, you'll have what you need to get back to business. Rethink, reconnect, reimagine. Switch to Cox Business today.
Marine Ramirez still in the circle for the Bengals. 6 innings pitched, giving up 11 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned. 2 walks and 1 strikeouts of the 30 batters she's faced. She's going to face the heart of the order, Fifield, Torville, Aguilar, Bukaj. First pitch to Fifield. Outside, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on, popped up. Is it going to go out of play? It does. Count will go to 1-1.
Lopes looking to add on a couple more runs here, as they are the designated visiting team playing in the top half of the 7th here.
The 1-1 pitch to Fifield. Swung on. Fouled back. I'm going to go to 1-2. So Marine Ramirez here in the top of the 7th inning, no outs, working a 1-2 count. Delivers the pitch to Fifield. Fifield doesn't swing at that one. That one out of the zone. Count going to go to 2-2. Two-two pitch. Underway to Fifield. Swung on and missed. Got her chasing, and we've got 1 away here. Well, that's good enough for the first out. That'll bring up Savannah Torville, who's 0 for 3 today.
The third baseman, number 26, Savannah Torville.
Torville popped out in the first, lined out in the 3rd, and then had an RBI ground out in the 5th. Sees strike number 1 there. The 0-1 pitch. That one right down the middle, kind of hit the corner actually a little bit for strike number 2. The 0-2 pitch. That one on the ground up the middle. Torville's aboard with a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, just a nice hit there by Torville. That one getting past second and first, just right there in between the two of them. Being able to get that hit, and Lopes getting that runner on first now.
So with one away and a runner on first, Angeli Aguilar-Bucaj is up to bat. She's 0 for 3 today. Sees ball one there. That one up in the air. Rianne Lewis has a beat on it. So we'll corral that one in for out number 2.
So Lopes down to their final out here in the top part of the 7th.
That brings up J.C. Hambrick. Hambrick, of course, 1 for 3 today. Sees ball one. The 1-0 pitch. In there for strike number 1. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on, slapped foul. Count going to go now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on the ground. Shortstop's got it. Pick up, throw to second, not in time. And Savannah Torville's into second safely. So a little fielder's choice there. Bad decision by the shortstop, Sethman. Sethman was unable to handle that one and then rushed the throw over to second that was clearly not in time. That'll bring up Kaylee Dietrich, 2 for 3 today, the senior catcher. First pitch to Dietrich. Inside for ball number 1.
Dietrich 2 for 3 in the day. Had that single in the second and that single in the 6th, and then grounded out back in the 4th. Looking to advance the runners.
The 1-0 pitch with 2 outs on the ground. Shortstop's got it. The throw to first in time. Well, that is the inning. Or the top of the inning, I should say. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th, the last 3 outs of the ball game. We'll see what the rest of this game has in store right here on GCU TV.
When I think back on graduation day, it's such a special moment. Walking across the stage, hearing your name called. I think I would really regret not walking. I think being able to finish out a long college experience with an awesome moment like graduation is really special.
If I hadn't decided to walk that day, I think I'd regret not having that sense of closure and accomplishment for that huge chapter in my life.
My name's Noah and I graduated in 2015.
My name is Lauren and I graduated in 2016.
Herff Jones, by your side.
From reimagining the way you work to reassessing what you need, you've changed the way you do business. And now, so have we. With no annual contracts and flexible internet and voice solutions, you'll have what you need to get back to business. Rethink, reconnect, reimagine. Switch to Cox Business today.
Ryan Denhart still in the circle for the Lopes after coming in to face 2 batters in relief last inning. Denhart looking to close this game out, secure the win for the Lopes. Down to the final 3 outs for the for the Idaho State Bengals. Denhart will face the number 2, 3, and 4 batters in Lewis, Bordenkecker, and Hess. Rhiann Lewis, 1 for 3 today, single in the first, ground out in the third, and then flew out in the 5th. Denhart hits the corner there. Strike number 1. The 0-1 pitch. That one fouled off. Quickly 0-2 now. Denhart delivers the 0-2 pitch. Hits the outside corner. Good framework there by Dietrich, but not called by the home plate umpire. So count now 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. That one off the bat, but Fifield has a beat on it in center. 1 away, down to the last 2 outs of the ball game. Of course, GCU will be right back at it tomorrow against Southern Utah. Game time slated at 11 p.m. First pitch.
Yeah, Lopes looking to at least take 1 game against Southern Utah, as they lost their game earlier to the Thunderbirds.
Emma Bordenkecker, the right-handed hitting senior, is 1 for 2 up to bat. She sees strike number 1. Bordenkecker struck out in the first, walked in the third, and then singled in the 5th. She's got an 0-1 count on her now. That one misses outside. Count could go to 1-1 with 1 away.
So you see the Lopes wearing those teal belts. The Lopes are participating in All for Alex campaign to honor the legacy of Mississippi State's Alex Wilcox. Wilcox was a member of the 2018 Mississippi State softball team who inspired the nation with her courageous fight against ovarian cancer. That fight ultimately took her life back in the summer of 2018. So the Bulldogs are continuing their No One Fights Alone campaign and wearing teal uniforms during their games during midweek, and the Lopes are also participating wearing those teal belts that you see.
Well, that one hit well. That one's going to be in the gap and over the wall. A big-time home run with 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th inning for Emma Bordenkecker. Well, she gets the ISU fans on their feet here at GCU Stadium, and a big solo shot for Emma Bordenkecker. You get another look at that one. She got all of that one sitting back on there, sending it opposite field over the wall. Well, that brings up Morgan Hess, the catcher, who's 0 for 3 today. Denhart trying to shake that one off. She's got 2 more outs to finish this game and give her team a win. That one in there for strike number 1 to Hess. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for ball number 1. Count 1-1. That one pulled foul. I'm going to go to 1-2 now. Big pitch here for Denhart. Try to get this strikeout and be 1 out away from securing the victory. Denhart, the 1-2 pitch. That one misses outside, going to be 2-2, awfully close there. Swung on and missed. Denhart, strikeout number 3 of the day, and it could not have come at a better time. We have 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th inning. That brings up first baseman Frankie Tago, who's 0 for 3 today.
The first baseman, number 20, Frankie Tago.
That one misses outside, ball 1. Denhart with a 1-0 pitch. That one misses for ball number 2. Denhart with the 2-0 pitch. Swung on the ground, past the diving glove of the shortstop for the Lopes, Angeli Aguilar-Bucaj. And Tago's got herself a 2-out single. Well, that'll bring up number 11, Cano.
Cano walked back in the 4th and then had that single her last plate appearance back in the 6th. Lopes just looking to get 1 out. Their last out here with Denhart, and Denhart trying to get the save and give her team the victory.
Well, Emma McMurray, the right-handed pitcher for the Bengals, will come in and pinch run for Tago. Lopes having a little conversation, trying to figure out how to get this last final out of the game.
Now in the game for Idaho State on first base, number 4, Emma McMurray.
So, Ryan Denhart will try to ring up Angelica Cano, or at least retire her any way she can to finish out this ball game again. 2 outs here, the bottom of the 7th, the runner on first. That one misses outside for ball number 1. 1-0 count now to Cano. That one in there for strike number 1. Count going to go to 1-1. Cano 1 for 2 today. Reached on an error in the 2nd, walked in the 4th, and then singled back in the 6th. Denhart, the 1-1 pitch. That one swung on and missed. Blew it right by her. Got her to chase that high cheese. Count now 1-2 with 2 outs and a runner at first.
Once again, the Bengals are down to their final strike.
Denhart trying to end it. That one misses outside. Count going to even up now at 2-2. So a 2-2-2 situation. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And Ryan Denhart tries to end it here. Swung on and missed. Ringer up, sitter down, and end the game, Ryan Denhart. So that'll do it. Denhart will get her 4th strikeout of the ball game, and the Lopes will be victorious once more over the Bengals of Idaho State. Cheyenne, what did we see in this game that we liked?
Well, we saw a lot of great things from the Lopes. We saw 12 hits. They did leave 9 runners on and had 4 errors, but the Lopes overall 12 for 32, and then were 3 for 11 with 2 outs, 5 for 15 with the runners on. Saw that amazing home run there from Bishop, and see the overall hitting, Lopes hitting 375 to 310 for the Bengals.
Of course, those are your game stats, as always, brought to you by Commonwealth Insurance. The Lopes winning 5-4. All right, let's take a look at our player of the game. It's going to be Lily Bishop. She is our Copper State Credit Union player of the game. She went 3 for 3, had that massive 2-run shot to get things started in the first, collected 3 RBIs. Lily Bishop is your Copper State Credit Union player of the game. So the Lopes get the victory off of 5 runs on 12 hits and 4 errors, leaving 9 on base. ISU 4 runs off 9 hits and 1 error, leaving 8 on base. We'll be right back at it tomorrow for GCU versus Southern Utah. Game time scheduled for 11 p.m. Catch that right here on GCU TV. For all of the GCU TV crew, I'm Dominic Hinton, joined by Cheyenne Rose. Have yourself a wonderful night. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon, and as always, go Lopes.